Morning everybody, it's Adam from Blackrock Outfitters and this is part 7 of the Nomad build. Right, just want to show you something. It's like an apocalypse. The coronavirus, I'm going to call this the coronavirus special because this is dedicated to everybody who's isolated. A lot of people do watch the videos now, so that's much appreciated. And if I can entertain you, oh, I just saw a van. My God, there's a survivor. Joking aside, I hope everybody is getting on all right. I hope nobody's that ill that they've been taken to hospital. I myself, I'm not too sure on this coronavirus thing, but a lot of you don't realise this, but I work on my own pretty much. A lot of you think I've got a massive team behind me, don't you? But no, it's just me, look. Just me, on my own. So I don't need to confine myself. I can carry on working for you guys. You're welcome. Right, today we're going to be talking about fabric. Loads and loads of people, every time I put a piece of fabric on or anything to do with fabric or show my van, they go, where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that fabric from? Well, I'll tell you what, right? I'm not being an a-hole, let's say that. I'm not doing it to be nasty, but if I tell everybody where I get my stuff from, then you're just going to pop up and go, look, I built one of them. That's great, but obviously that's my sort of that's my little design in it now. So the Nomad is known for like Blackrock Outfitters. If you all pop up, start doing the same thing, it's just going to be pointless me being in business, isn't it? So you got to think of that thing. I'm going to cut a piece of this fabric off, I think, because trying to show you this is a nightmare. This is the fabric. It's hard wearing, it's easy to clean, and it looks wicked when it's in. So I'm just going to get a knife. Where have I put my knife? Oh my God, what happens if we get attacked? Jesus. I found my knife. Piece of fabric. This is the fabric that I'll use. It's quite thick. It's nothing like carpet lining. There's a piece of carpet lining. I do say that I hate carpet lining, and I do hate carpet lining, but I will use it in certain areas. So, stuff like round window apertures and that type of thing, brilliant. Little pieces in little areas is fine. When you start caking a van in this, your van just looks like that. That's all you can see. Carpet for miles and miles. And if you compare it to this, I know which one I'd rather have. And this works out a little bit more expensive than this. So, that all day long for me. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be covering the panels. I'm not going to do all of the panels because it's just the same thing over and over again. But what I will do is set the camera up and I'm going to be doing, I'll just do one of the back door panels for now. Because I want to do a little bit on that and then I want to get on to doing the laminate on the roof. And then I'll sort of chop the two together. So this is going to be covering the panel and the laminate on the roof. Obviously when I put the laminate on the roof, I will be wiring in spotlights and stuff like that, so that'll be in there as well. So yeah, keep watching and I'll crack on. Okay, that's pretty much the panel done. This is a good opportunity to bring you in a bit closer now. This is the back of the panel, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a bit of carpet lining just to go over the top of that. That's obviously the window aperture there. And I was saying about having the thicker board there to cover the curtain. If anybody runs their fingers around the back of the panel, obviously they're gonna feel that. The rest of it doesn't matter about. I'll try and keep it as neat as I can, obviously, but you're not really going to be able to touch any of the other pieces apart from this. So, as I say, carpet lining around that, and then I'll just cut it flush. Just makes it feel a bit nicer, as I say, if somebody does sort of run their fingers over the back of the panel. But yeah, that's it. I'll get the carpet lining on. I'll show you the finished article with the carpet lining, and then I'll flip it over and I'll show you the completed board. Okay, that's what we're looking like at the moment. Obviously, this is the back. I'm going to flip this over. It's just literally to give you something nice to feel when you feel the edge. That's all it is. But little things like that, you know, they make a bit of difference, don't they? So let me just flip this over. It's a bit difficult to see it, but you know, it just gives you a little sort of nice feel under there. Little bits like that make all the difference. Okay, I'm going to screw this onto the door, and then I'll give you a shot of what it looks like on the door. And there we go. There's the finished article. As you can see, that fabric is loads better than carpet lining, and you know, you can't really get a better fabric than that. I just love it. I think it's ace. Goes really well with the black curtains, and as you can see, I've got the solid piece there, which is a little bit wider. And it accommodates that curtain absolutely perfect. Right, on to the next one on the other side. I won't film that. I'm going to get that in. I'm also going to get all the other panels in, and then I'm going to move on to the laminate flooring on the roof. Right, see you in a bit. Well, we're about a week into self-isolation. It's not full lockdown, but it's self-isolation, and the road is quiet. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's eerie, really strange. A lot of people are off work, so hopefully you're watching this video and you can have a bit of entertainment. I'm still at work. I work on my own, as I said, so I'm not really in contact with anybody. I've got all the parts that I need already stocked in here, ready for this build, because I could see what was going to happen, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get everything in. There's only about 2 things that I can't get, so I've been really lucky on that. Other people are not as fortunate, and they've had to close, and that's it, you know, however many months it's going to take. There is people still out there saying that they're going to stay open, and they're going to have people in their unit, and they don't mind customers coming and meeting them and all that, and they're going to sanitise everything. What? Why are you even entertaining people coming into your unit? Why would you do that? You're enticing people out of the house, and people are saying, the government is saying, do not go out the house, but you're trying to entice them out. That is not the way to do business. The only reason I'm here is because I'm on my own. There is absolutely no way I'd entertain enticing people here just to come and look at vans. It's just wrong. Right, little rant over. We're going to be doing the laminate. So, there is the laminate that I have chosen for this build. The customer has sort of trusted me to make up a bit of a colour scheme. And I think that with the grey units and the black sort of latches and the grey on black theme of the van, I think this is going to look really good. It's just normal laminate. Don't get the really thick stuff if you are going to use laminate. You only want light stuff on the roof. There's no weight going on it, obviously, and you want to keep the weight down. So that's quite nice. It's a nice sort of looking laminate, that one. Hopefully you can see that. This is the van at the moment, and the laminate is obviously going to be going up there. So what I'm going to try and do is, I'm going to try and film parts of this. I'm going to get sort of part way through, take another shot, keep it going for a little bit, and then, you know, sort of chop bits in, because this is really going to take a long time to do. This is the hardest part is actually shaping it around this bit of the roof. So I've got a template for that, but because it's laminate and it's separate pieces, it is quite problematic to line everything up. So you have to do it individually. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. So I'm going to get on with that. And that's about it. I'm going to have to see how I get on, because this virus is absolutely a nightmare. It's shutting everything down. me trying to film everything at the same time as well is becoming, you know, to slow the job down basically. So I'll try my best for you. I hope you're enjoying it so far, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay then, I've jumped ahead quite a bit, to be honest, because this does take quite a while to get in place. As you can see with the skylight there, that's been cut in ready. I was explaining when I did put that in that I do mine slightly different to some other people, but yeah, I'll show you the actual top of that in a second. So if we go around and have a look in this side, as you can see, I've got the spotlights in. They're already wired in, so once the battery's connected up, obviously they'll come on. I'm halfway through it now, so get a lovely result on this floor. So what you do is, I'll just grab this. So this is the skylight cover, so that will go on that way, and that will sit in there like that. Screw the 4 screws in. As you can see, the gap there, I'll put a plinth on that, so there's like a little carpet lined plinth. I haven't seen any of these covers that are deeper, if you know what I mean, to sort of allow for that gap. I don't really think they're out there, to be honest. If there is anybody knows to it, just comment in the post, but I haven't seen any myself. So right, I'm going to crack on with the rest of it. As I say, we're halfway there. I've cut the shape into the edge there, so that's come out really well, because it is curved on that bit. That's another little tricky bit there, but that's all been curved in, shaped in, and then you just screw it to the bulkhead. So I'm going to leave that up there for now, and that's it for now. I'm going to crack on with the rest of it. Once I've got the full lot in, I should do another shot for you. Right, cheers. And there we have the finished article. Absolutely beautiful. What do you think? Just got to put the hatch on for the Fiamma, but that's it. I've had a decent time fitting this, actually. It's not been too bad. Sometimes you do encounter little problems here and there, but overall it's come out rather well. It makes such a difference, and I would prefer that loads better than, I don't know, carpet lining. I know I keep banging on about carpet lining, but do you see what I mean? I mean, that's carpet lining up there, a bit of carpet there, and then use that. It's just completely different, and it gives it a really, really nice look in there. Gives it such a better look. I just, you know, don't know why people use carpet lining, but there you go. I'm trying to get like a further back shot there, but you get the idea. This one is going to be the Nomad Part 2. It's going to have units pretty much all the way along. They're going to stop roughly there. And then obviously units on this side. Down into the 2 benches. There's going to be a galley there. Galley light underneath there, which will come down. I am waiting on a swivel base. Due to the coronavirus, I'm not sure when that's going to be here. Yeah, I've got enough to keep me going, but I'm not just making it up. I mean, we are sort of like running out of materials, to be honest. But yeah, I'll keep going for as long as I can for you. Thanks to everybody for watching. I hope you're enjoying it, as I say, and that's about it at the moment. Right, I'm not too sure when the next episode will be out. I'm going to be getting on to making the kitchen galley. And what else? Oh yeah, getting the worktop in and stuff like that. So we'll see how we get on, and I'll see you in the next one. Right, everybody stay safe, and thanks for watching. See you later.